Hey YouTube, back again. Finally done with my long ass work day. There's something strange today. Nancy Pelosi said she is going to hand over the articles of impeachment to the Senate next week. Very strange. There's more stuff to investigate, but I want to know. Nancy Pelosi, what is your strategy? Nancy Pelosi, tell me your strategy. She says there's more information coming to the surface the beginning of the week. It involves money, redacted documents, a whistleblower, Russia, and more. It is beyond the general public's knowledge or fathomability. It will be very explosive. It will leave the Senate no choice but to convict him. The information coming out will not have anyone's doubt that they have to remove him. But Donald will flee before that happens. He won't resign. He's going to try to run. I'm seeing the sirens, like cop cars. Armed service, BDUs, like military. I got shown the O.J. Simpson run. Like everyone's chasing him in a car, trying to get him. It's like they're gonna finally stop him, like at an airport. Yeah, this is crazy town. Holy shoot. So what else, Nancy? Anything else on Donald? He has been an injustice to the American people and the world. Democracy, the Constitution, laws must be obeyed. Donald Trump is an abomination to have even became president of the United States. The poor children of this world deserve better. The American families deserve better. We are a republic of multiple, multicultural people. Immigrants fortify our country. Working families fortify this country. We need to move forward to make a better place for all of us. Money in politics will eventually come to an end. Corruption will eventually come to an end. Anyone circumventing the laws within our government, our congressmen, our senators, will find themselves removed. It is a total travesty what we've become. Hillary Clinton won the 2016 election. There's proof, there's knowledge, there's paperwork. She should have been our rightful president. Mike Pence is culpable in this whole situation. Step 2 is removing that man. Any man of faith, such as Mike Pence claims to be, would not have done and went along with everything that our criminal president has done. So much news will come out after the fact of all of his criminal activities. He has stolen from the people. He has stolen hearts. His lies won't be tolerated anymore. I truly do not find myself wanting to take this challenge as president, but it would be my duty after we remove Mr. Pence also. I've been circumventing the ideas if Hillary could be placed as president, to give her rightful place. I'm going to try, but I'm not sure if the electorate will allow this to happen. Because nothing in our history has happened like this before. The power of women are going to eventually rule the country of the United States. our governing body, I want to be a melting pot of the feminine and the male. Because we women have so much to offer to the people of the United States. Everything will be repealed and gone over with a fine-tooth comb to make the United States whole. As in the Pledge of Allegiance, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all persons. She seems to be going away. Is there anything else, Miss Nancy Pelosi? She's faded out. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can get more information from Adam Schiff. See what Adam has to say here quick. Mr. Adam Schiff, will your energy speak to me a little bit? He said yes. What's the strategy? He just goes removal of this, what was his words? Removal of this unlawful, illegitimate president. Adam is always all about the law. He goes, you don't know how hard it was to bite my tongue in those hearings. Listening to my Republican colleagues just spew lies. I seriously wanted to stand up and just go. Adam has actually got a good sense of humor. He said justice will be served. There's no doubt about it. Have faith, American friends. We will do our part that the Founding Fathers and the Constitution they provided for us will be that rock and can't get the word, rock and like stability that is supposed to create the United States of America. I mean, Adam seems to like to speak in lawyer jargon. I'm not quite picking that up. Never made it to law school. He goes, it fascinates me that other members who are also lawyers and scholars that went to college, are passionate about their families, are willing to risk their reputation and their lives on this unlawful president. Russia, if you're listening, I will help to do everything in my power to make sure you're held accountable for your actions for our last 3 years. Our kids, our grandchildren deserve so much better. The rhetoric of this president is of something that's never been seen before. He incites violence. He makes or embellishes the racism to make certain people want to do harm. It's just unprecedented. Adam says, I wish we could have done something sooner. I just wanted to follow the law. I wanted to do the right thing in a timely manner that makes the American people feel comfortable in our decisions. If it wasn't for the Attorney General covering up all the misdeeds that the president has done, he would have been removed a long time ago. The Mueller report is a document, well, multiple pages of documents. Once uncovered, will be the historical tipping stone for the epitome of investigations. The work of Robert Mueller will be in history books as like the greatest prosecution ever. This can never happen to us again. And I commend Mr. Mueller for all his hard work and his associates. It's frustrating of the cover-up that this administration has done. And I don't even want to get started on how he's treated our other allies around the world. We all deserve better, to live in peace, harmony, raise our kids, bring joys in our daily lives, and have faith that our government is functioning properly. Oops. I lost my light. So I guess that's my sign to quit. That felt really good. Connecting with those two. I think I like this a lot better than playing with the cards. The cards are interesting. I wish I could snap and get them. I have a few more decks now. I'll play with them, and see what they say. But this is the way I like getting the information. And I hope it's right. I really do. It's strange to me that Nancy is pulling it out already, but next week, because I really thought, or just looking at things and talk, that there would be more articles of impeachment, more investigating. bring in Bolton and bring in a ton of people that are hiding shit. It's crazy town. It really is crazy town. Like when I hear about another mass shooting, another kid dying at the border, the conditions at the border, it breaks my heart. And when you have these abilities, you have more empathy. And it just hits to the soul. That empathy just hits to the soul. It's like you feel their pain, before they die, or the loss of the families. It's really frustrating. It is really frustrating. What was I reading? Out of curiosity, I looked up online the number of mass shootings during the Obama years of 8 and during the 3 years of Mr. Donald Trump. You can look it up too, but I was pretty sure there was 192 mass shootings during Barack Obama's 8 years. During Donald Trump's 3 years, there's been almost 1,100 shootings. A mass shooting is death or injury of 3 persons or more. Of course, they're not all his fault, but the rhetoric he does is just his stupid rallies. Oh my God. I honestly don't know. I can't listen to the man. It's just so horrid. Hurting people. At one rally where he started acting like he's having an orgasm about Lisa Page and Strzok. What? That was our president. And his sycophants eat it up. Oh. I can't believe it. And I have friends, and I like most of you have friends too that are loyalists. And it's like, really? You don't have a common sense in your... Would you like this man being your principal or superintendent of your school? Spouting this stuff in speeches to your kids? Or anything? Would you really want him over for dinner? God. It... Just unreal. And what... I hear he's up to like 16,000 lies and misrepresentations, misappropriating funds and stuff. Oh, the wall, and there's been no wall. He hasn't built one piece of wall. It's all been approved replacements. He probably stole that money. There's still 35 million missing to the Ukraine. Where's that money? Withheld money from Puerto Rico. Withheld the money to Lebanon, aid to Lebanon for a long ass time. Just how can these people that work for him have a conscience to do this? Mitch McConnell. That's another POS that needs to go. I hope and pray that there's an executive order or something that every bill that comes to the floor has to get voted on. That one person can't have that much control to stop bills. Good bills. Healthcare and gun laws. All sitting on that bastard's table. Oh, Mitch McConnell's a horrible being. Horrible. Because he has that much power to control people's lives like that when these bills could be helping. Voter security and election security and healthcare changes and whatever. Then it's about like 400 or something. You just want to scream. So, hope you people out there in YouTube land like it. Believe it. No clue if it's totally true. I think I've said this before, but information we get may be partially true because the truth shall not be revealed yet. It could just be a spinning story that, we get in others. So if you watch others, and it's one says this, one says that, and you just take your tidbits and try to figure out common sense. It's like, what is the real story here? It's like even with Trump leaving, getting taken out, getting indicted, whatever. It's always been wrong. One, his energy is just horrible. He's a fruitcake. You can't read on the man because he's pumped up with drugs or something. He's out there like Pluto. But just take the information with a grain of salt and don't get worked up. Just take it as information like you're watching a good show. It is entertainment, but hopefully we can bring comfort to people. That's the biggest thing. But the only reason, take it to heart, the only reason a psychic is wrong, because it's for the greater good. For the greater good, and it's not meant to be known at this time. That's the only reason. If it wasn't for free will and the greater good, a good psychic would be right 100% of the time. It's like, say I'm reading on a relationship, right? And a person wants this guy to come back or something. Is he coming back? Is he coming back? It might be, yeah, once in a while, yeah. He's doing this. He's thinking about you, da-da-da-da-da. Well, it puts this other, let's say it's the woman, asking about a man coming back. And he comes back sometimes and he's off on his own. And, a lot of that you got to take with common sense, and just cut it off. But for that woman's growth, she needed to hear these things to grow as a person and understand the trials that she's going through. So when she does release this and say enough is enough, she will know for the next relationship what's best. It's all spirit. It's all God wants for us. It is the personal growth and the realizations of how to get out of our own situations. So, I don't know. I'm going on long here, so peace, blessings. Take care of y'all. I'll try to do more.